People have no interest in drinking at all. In fact, one group of militant young teetotalers sees booze culture as just another corporate hustle designed to take your money and leave you lying in the gutter. Unlike anti-alcohol zealots earlier in this century, these people look like your average rock-conscious citizen. They call themselves straight edge, and their twin passions are hardcore music and clean living, not your everyday regimen. Here's how it works.
The straight edge scene, the vegan straight edge scene is nothing but positive. It has everything to do with regaining or taking control of your life.
Straight edge is what you make it to yourself, but drugs, no drinking, no promiscuous sex.
Straight edge because it's a very strict regimen of living one's life.
If you just sip a beer or if you just take a drag out of a cigarette, you can never call yourself straight edge again. There's no slipping up in straight edge.
It is a lifetime commitment, and once you break your lifetime commitment, it's like you can't like remarry straight edge. There's nothing. It's not like that. It's a one chance only thing.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for straight edge and everything that it stands for, especially because it's my salvation. It's what pulled me out of the gutter. My main objective always was to get smashed. If I could have had an IV and me pumping alcohol into my veins, that's how I would have lived from like age 12 to like age 20. Probably like the lowest points of my life is when I was 15 years old at a punk rock show. I got really drunk. I drank like a case and a half of beer, some liquor, and I passed out at the show after picking a couple of fights. I was dragged upstairs by one of the people who was at the concert and taken into a corner room, and I was raped by this person. He was a male, and he raped me while I was unconscious. The only way that I have been able to like quote unquote beat addiction is to stay one step ahead of it, and I do that by being straight edge. Probably the first most visible sign of somebody being straight edge is that they have two black X's on their hands applied with marker.
They use the X as the symbol of straight edge because when kids would go into bars to go to the shows, if they were underage, they'd get an X on their hands so that they wouldn't be served alcohol.
The X is the wedding ring of our dedication to straight edge.
Straight edge is not for the masses, but what we're trying to reach is our fellow youth. The truth is, if you're smoking, if you're drinking, you're supporting corporations that really have no concern for you or your health, and they're out there after the almighty dollar. We want people to realize that basically they're being played for suckers.
Straight edge is an actual change. It's not your hair or your tattoos or your earrings or your clothes. It's a change within your heart. Alcohol has always been a particular problem for the poor.